from Troutfitters. I'm up here at Fortress Lake Retreat in BC, and I've had the good fortune of being joined by Willie here, William Holmes from Loop. He's our Western Canada rep and then also a master caster. We just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the place itself, and then also some of the rods and the kit that we brought up and why we brought them up.
Fantastic place, first of all, absolutely superb. The helicopter ride on the way in, and I think you would agree, was absolutely worth the price of admission on its all alone. Talking about the trout themselves, absolutely superb. Beautiful colours, fantastic fighting fish. They'll give you a really good hit.
Up here you can certainly get away with a 5-weight. You can fish 5, 6, 7. You could fish an 8-weight and not feel too overgunned based on some of the sizes of the flies that we're casting. And some of the stuff that we wanted to think about was, leverage and what rods might be really great. And so we chose a bunch of 10-foot and 9.5-foot rods.
Like nowadays, a lot of us are using 9.5 and 10s, and this is a big still water. It's 11 miles long.
Mm-hmm.
It does create its own weather system, so it can get a little bit windy. A 9-foot 5-weight or 4-weight and a nice calm day is a rod that will turn over all we want to. It'll play the fish quickly enough, but you find if you want to really stay out there whenever your 4-weight or your 5-weight 9-foot might make you come back to the cabin, the 10-foots and the 6s and 7s will turn over those bigger flies for you. You'll be able to cast into the wind, which is much more efficient on a fishing perspective. And you ultimately can be a lot more fish friendly in that you can play the fish much harder to get them in and out. I mean, with modern graphite, 7-weight rods are strong, but they're also responsive enough. You can really turn those big strike indicators over if you're fishing chironomids, or you can turn over the big, almost pike-sized flies that we're using.
A lot of this fishing, we're looking straight down off the drop-off. You don't have to cast it far. Those fish are cruising the drop-off.
Yeah, very much
but
so.
In that case, that fish is right down here, and they're following it up. Even that 9.5 and that 10-foot rod I found gives me a little bit more leverage, and I can stick that hook into them as they're coming up and eating. If they eat it close to me, if I'm fishing a 15-foot leader on with a chironomid, or a balanced leech or something like that, I can roll it out and get it out there with pretty little effort. I'm not going to be tired. So when you're considering heading up somewhere that you might be casting small flies, long leaders, to big heavy flies, and still water, and you just want a little more leverage or castability, you got to consider, and we strongly encourage to consider that 9.5 and 10-foot rod.
Proper tackle to make the job easy will make this a destination that you'll always remember. Check out Bow River Troutfitters, great shop.
Absolutely, there's lots more to come.